YouTube? It's Rico, man. I'm back with another video, man. Y'all see what we got going on, man. We got Trap Lord Ross, but on this channel, because this video is posted on his second channel called Trap More Ross. But the video is called Digga D UK Drill's Most Feared Shooter. So this one I wasn't even planning on reacting to because this actually just dropped today as I'm recording my next set of videos to come out in this majority of later this week and stuff. So I just said might as well go ahead and react to it. It's not that long anyways. It's only 8 minutes. So that said though, man, like I said, I gotta go ahead and just react to it, man. Might as well. So brand new to the channel, or you've been watching videos on the channel but not yet subscribed, please hit that subscribe button now. And also don't forget to smash that like button and comment on the video as well. And also don't forget to tell your family and friends about the channel as well, and hopefully they become supporters of the channel. And also don't forget to turn on post notifications so you guys get notified when I drop new videos, and be sure you don't miss out new videos that I drop. Check out the channel every day, no matter the time of the day, just because you never know when I'm upload and you don't want to miss out. And because sometimes the post notifications do not work. And also don't forget to add and follow me on social media, man. All my social media platforms I listed down below in the description box as well as in the intro of the videos. So you shouldn't have a hard time at all finding my social media platforms. That said though, man, y'all know what time it is. I'm going to go ahead and start the screen record. That started and starting the vid now.
Trapmore gang, we are back with another video, and today we're going to be taking it all the way back to jolly old England. We're going to get our muskets out, we're going to get our bayonets out, our shanks out, because this is a UK drill.
Hey, Trap Lord Ross really funny, man. Shout out to him, man. Definitely one of the biggest YouTubers out of the UK that's keeping a lot of people informed about what's going on in the street shit around in the UK, because for y'all that don't know and new to the channel, I've been reacting to UK drill for a minute now, since last year. I've been already up to date on knowing about some of the things going on in the UK, and I'm not one of those stereotype people that's, oh, the UK, how is they got this going on and stuff. I thought they was only this and this. Like, nah, I already know. Just like here in the US, a lot of countries got hoods. They got a lot of gang violence. They got a lot of crazy stuff going on with the street life of people and shit like that. So I was never one of those people to just throw out stereotypes out there and be one of those type of people that's just ignorant. Like, I'm actually one of those people that's open-minded and want to know about some of these things and be informed about these things and stuff, and pretty much be equal level, like, or equal-minded, or whatever the case you want to say. Level-headed. I'll just say that. Level-headed. I'll keep it that way. It sounds better. Level-headed when it comes to knowing these things about other countries, and not just thinking only the US the only one that's got a lot of street violence going on and stuff. So other than that, man, like I was saying about Trap Lord Ross, shout out to him, man, because he's one of the best YouTubers out there doing these type of videos and stuff. And without him, some of us content creators wouldn't be able to make these type of reactions, or in general help with people that got these stereotypes going on in their head and show them the other side of things for real, and keep their minds open and stuff, and not just be thinking in stereotypes like I said earlier, oh, the UK, why they got why they doing this? Ain't they supposed to be nice guys over there? I'm not that type of person, and y'all shouldn't be either, man, because that's how you definitely send yourself off if you go to a country like that and think your shit's sweet, because it ain't. So with that said though, we're gonna go ahead and continue on.
Story, and today we're going to be talking about one of the biggest, one of the bestest, and if his lyrics are anything to go by, one of the baddest UK drill rappers in the name. I'm talking about Digga D, aka Diggles. But don't let the name fool you, despite
my man's called him Diggles. Hell no. He funny as hell for that. But shout out to Digga D, man. He definitely doing this thing with the music shit, man. Y'all gotta go see my latest music reactions to his music and stuff. He definitely going crazy right now. So shout out to him.
sounding like a character out of a children's cartoon show, I assure you that Digga D ain't anybody to be messed with. Now, I've spent the last week thoroughly enjoying Digga D's third mixtape, Naughty by Nature.
Yeah, that's the one I've been reacting to a lot of his recent music off of. He definitely got a banger. He called it an album, but Trap Lord Ross called it a mixtape. Y'all let me know what y'all would call this. I would say it's an album just because of the pretty much the work he put in, and then on top of that, the features that he had on there. Like, he had US artists on there, so he was going crazy and not just making it seem like, oh, I gotta follow the stereotypes of US drill rappers and UK drill rappers. Like, y'all know the stereotypes going on lately and stuff that's been going on for years. All UK drill artists, they not getting love, or why they should mess with the US drill artists and their fans and stuff because of the stuff they say, this and that. Digga D pretty much said when he came out with this album, even though he ain't really say this out loud, but I'm saying, like, he not really caring about the stereotypes. He not letting the fans, the supporters, I would say, because I don't like to call people fans. I like to say supporters, because at the end of the day, y'all supporters. Y'all, these artists that we listen to and stuff wouldn't be where they at without us. Pretty much, we're supporters. If we ain't supporting them, they wouldn't be at where they at in life and with the careers that they got and being successful. So anyways, he not listening to all the stereotypes. He like, fuck it, I'm gonna go over here to the US, do my thing, bang out, get some fire ass music, and come back in my land and do what I do, continue doing what I do. Pretty much, he ain't letting people on that. That's from the supporter side dictate how he operate in his career. Like, he's gonna do what he thinks is best for him in his career. He not letting people dictate that. He not gonna just, oh yeah, so my fans say I shouldn't mess with the US artists, so I ain't gonna do that. Like, nah, he's actually going to work with those artists and trying to bridge the stereotypes between both sides and stuff, and show that US and UK artists should definitely be collabing and doing more music together, because when they do collab, a lot of them be putting out bangers. At least the ones I heard for sure, man. And the ones I done heard by UK and US collab artists and stuff, they been going crazy on their collabs and just putting out heat. So that said, man, I would say this is definitely an album, man. He definitely did his thing on this one. But other than that, let's get back to the video.
It's absolutely fire if you ask me. If you're an American fan, there's a lot to enjoy on this project. He's got numerous tracks that are inspired by American 50 Cent songs. Pump 101 has a beat that you may find familiar. Hold It Down, an interpolation of 50 Cent's 21 Questions. And he's also made the effort to get the Americans involved too. He's got Be Love on the track What You Reckon, which was an absolute bang.
Yeah, that one I definitely enjoyed that one. But for some reason, I feel like my favorite one that he collabed with was with Hot Boy. I like that song. I felt like that song could have been longer, and they definitely could have did more. But either way, that song did what it needed to do in a short amount of time, of minutes that it had, which was like 2 minutes and some amount of seconds. But it definitely was a banger for sure.
Banger if you ask me. The Bronx and the UK finally linked up. We've got G-Lock with Moneybag Yo. That's a banger of a track.
That song I kind of listened to, but y'all, somebody been told me I should try to react to it, because back then Digga D videos was actually getting copyrighted and blocked by his record label. But recently I feel like I seen lately that they pretty much letting up and letting more people actually react to his music, just not being able to monetize that video. That's all that is now. So it ain't just they not letting you not only monetize it, but also not letting you upload that video for your supporters to watch and see. So shout out to his record label for at least lightening the strict policies that, or rules that they had going on with people reacting to his music. So I feel like they definitely did a good thing with that, because now you allowing people from other areas of the world to pretty much react to his music and put people on from their side and show that he's an artist that's got what it takes to be successful and get more support to, pretty much. So that said, that's definitely gonna help him in the long run. Gonna bring a lot more supporters to him and his career and stuff, and make it go even crazier. So shout out to his record label for sure too.
Very unexpected collab if you ask me. He's even got Orlando drill legend Hot Boy on a track called Rambo, all about swinging shanks at your ops' faces and cutting it up. Apparently even Hot Boy is not scared of swinging a shank and ripping somebody's face open.
Now y'all go to Florida. For some of y'all that don't know about Florida, now you want to know how crazy people can be? Go to Florida. You ain't even gotta go to Florida. Matter of fact, just look up Florida and the crime and violence and a lot of the crazy scenarios that happen in these crimes. you gonna see a little bit of everything from tweakers to obviously the street life and all of that stuff. But it's just crazy. It's different in Florida for real. Definitely one of the craziest places in the U.S. to be around. So definitely look that up if you ain't informed about Florida, for sure, for sure.
Like goddamn John Travolta and Nicolas Cage in that movie about cutting faces off. Other standout tracks from the project that I'm a big fan of include Load Up and Main Road, because I can't lie, I just love a booming UK drill beat and some crime talk. It's what the genre's all about, people. It's a very good album. Now
See, and I like Trap Lord Ross, man. He ain't one of those people that's blaming shit on the music, because at the end of the day, music is a form of art. This is just people how they express themselves. Like, to really say that this stuff is contributing to the crime rates is laughable, because even if music didn't exist, a lot of these crimes will happen regardless. It's just up to the people of themselves to know right and wrong. You got people that's been listening to drill music their whole life since drill existed, and not a part of the street life and doing the crimes that they hear these artists rap about, or living the lifestyle that these artists are rapping about. So like I said, it's just up to you as a person to know the right and wrong, and to know what to do and what not to do, pretty much. So that's it, though. Let's continue.
I know a fair bit about Digga D. I've seen his BBC documentary. I've followed his career since the days when he was getting his music banned, when he was rolling with the gang/rap crew 1011, who actually received an injunction from the police banning them from making music at one point. But today, with the help of my homie Mark, I'm going to be taking a slightly closer look at Digga D's backstory to understand just how much of a shooter this young man was. And before you say, how are you going to mislabel these drill rappers as shooters and gangsters? Well, let's just take a look at the cover of the Naughty by Nature project. An amazing cover, by the way, which shows Digga D kind of in different stages of evolution throughout his life. Look, here he is crawling along as little baby Digga D, little Diggles. Here is a young, what's looking like a toddler, but he's got a little, you know what I mean? He's got a little something. He's strapped up with a little something. That looks like a little toy laser gun or something. You know what I'm saying? He's getting a little bit bigger. He's getting his little fake cigarettes going. Now he's smoking a big old joint. You know what I mean? He's on smoke. But it's figure 5 where we see Shotty Shane. This is Digga D holding a sawn-off shotgun at a point in his life where he is indeed a self-proclaimed shooter. Something that he talks about at length on this project, something that he's talked about at length on social media, and something that I would genuinely, just for personal reasons, like to look a little bit closer into. So, if there's one thing that's clear from Digga D's music and his social media posting, it's that he likes the straps. He likes guns, he likes knives, he likes all kind of weaponry like any sweaty young boy growing up these days would. Here's him holding a couple of pieces. I don't know, maybe some of the gun experts in the comments can let me know what those are. This is him on vacation in America, I assume holding a couple of legal straps. But look, he's having a great time. He's got the extended clip in there. You know, how charming. Frankly, these guns are in a lot better condition than the types of rusty musket that UK drill rappers tend to bop around with, but let's go on. In fact,
hey man, I like Trap Lord Ross with the jokes too, man. He pretty much making jokes about the stereotypes that I was talking about earlier, man. So other than that though, man, if you really informed about the street life in the UK, you know that they don't be toting them type of guns. They be toting the real street guns that y'all see here in the US, pretty much. So other than that though, let's continue on.
In fact, Digga D actually got in quite a lot of trouble in his past life, showing off the tiny, pathetic type of guns that UK drillers tend to get their hands on in a social media clip that apparently quite literally put him in the slammer.
Show them the side of the burn this for dice.
That is
Introducing the Ultra Smooth Package by Manscaped, an easy to follow 3-step system.
is a young Digga D showing off what looks to be 2 very small pistols.
Show them the side of
The sort of, I don't know what they call these little baby guns. I hear rappers in the UK talking about baby 9s. I suppose that's what he's showing off. But it's just kind of ironic, like he's got the gloves on, but I better put gloves on so I don't leave fingerprints on these guns. But also, it's going straight on Snapchat, baby. Straight up bait face, no bally, none of that, and he's just showing off.
Show them the side of
Homie even told him to show the side of it in case the feds didn't have enough evidence. Goddamn. Digga D would actually later show a literal police statement from him being arrested for showing off guns on social media. So let's have a little look at this.
Yeah, that social media get a lot of people jammed up, man. Y'all just gotta know when to post and when not to post. It's just that simple, man. Y'all should know by now. police definitely watching social media counts and stuff like that. Because if they know about certain people in the streets and stuff, they damn sure gonna try to look them up on social media and watch their every move, so that way they can build a case or just have a reason to mess with those people and try to put them in jail and stuff. So that's just one thing y'all for sure should know by now, is to be careful on what you post on social media if you live in that street life. It's just that simple.
Show is on UK Drill subreddit. On Tuesday, the 22nd of January 2019, at around 1:30 in the morning, a uniformed police officer armed with a Glock 17 self-loading pistol and a taser executed a warrant to arrest 2 suspects for possession of a firearm with intent and serious disorder offences, with the individuals at the address wanted for being linked to a number of incidents where shots had been fired and 9mm casings were found. The 2 suspects had also been seen to brandish 2 handguns on social media.
Show them the side of the
Burners for days. The officer approached the door and then shouted through it, "Armed police, anyone inside, please come to the door with your hands on your head, do it now." The officer pointed his Glock into the address to cover any threat that might come from inside, before warning them about armed police dogs. The officer then heard a male's voice, which very well may have been Digga D, saying, "I'm here, we're coming down." The officer then asked the male to walk slowly out from the corridor where the stairs were, with a young man who he believed to be one of the suspects on the warrant then coming from around the corner with his hands on his head, while the officer continued to point the Glock at him, telling him to keep his hands on his head and walk slowly towards him, with the male being taken away from the address and the next suspect being removed from the property in the same manner as the first. So look, Digga D is really out here sitting in his crib with little tiny pistols, posting them on social media, and the feds are coming around immediately. But why on earth would the feds not want Digga D and his homeboys to have a pistol? Well, people, let me direct you to a little incident where Digga D and his former crew 1011 were involved in a shooting in the middle of a busy London street for all to see. Now look, it's a little bit hard to understand exactly what's going on here, but this is basically just a massive brawl, knife fight, shootout going on in the middle of the street. People are trying to gain access to cars. It's freaking GTA out here. And look, I don't know exactly who this is, but they're pulling out straps, they're rising them up, and they're shooting in the middle of the street. You got civilians, pedestrians all around here. This is going off, okay? Anybody who wants to say the UK doesn't get busy, this is a big shootout going on right here, and these are very young men. You got guys running in the street. It's absolute chaos. Knives are being swung, bullets are being fired. It's all out total carnage, honestly, and it's honestly a blessing that nobody lost their life in this incident, frankly. I don't know how good the aim is on these tiny little piddly pistols that you see in these videos. Certainly no red dot scope on any of these.
I ain't gonna lie, he owned that with the guns for whatever reason. He's still talking about it. But hey man, if you only able to tote whatever you able to tote at the time. That's how I look at it, man. As simple as that. But at the end of the day, at least you're gonna be able to protect your life if you needed to with those. Shit, it don't matter the size, as long as you're able to protect yourself.
No red light, green light going on here, but frankly terrifying. So following this incident, that same original clip of Digga D with the guns was circulating on Reddit, with people saying these men are not back anytime soon. So Digga D ended up getting a 2.5-year sentence, and Digga D's ongoing legal situation was covered in a very good documentary on BBC called Defending Digga D. In fact, an interesting tidbit from that documentary about Digga D was where he talks about being stabbed in the eye whilst in jail, nearly losing his sight. This is something that he actually elaborated on in lyrics in his track Red Light, Green Light, where Digga says that the police claimed that he shot someone in the face and they lost sight in both of their eyes, and he didn't believe in karma until he got caught in jail and got stabbed in his own eye. With paperwork still circulating on Reddit purporting to prove that Digga D actually beat 2 attempted murder charges, with one being a shooting where somebody did indeed lose their sight, legal paperwork which reads, "You have been accused of attempted murder. It's alleged that on a redacted date in 2017, you were involved in an incident where 2 males were shot with a shotgun, and that one of the males was severely injured in the shooting, losing his sight." Basically, Digga D, aka Shotty Shane, is not to be messed with apparently. He makes amazing music, he definitely has experienced the street life, but thankfully he is now a successful musician, far away from the past life of crime. And frankly, I think that being one of the best and most exciting musicians that the UK has to offer suits him a lot better than being a shotgun-toting shooter. But what do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments. Are you guys Digga D fans? Is this the first?
That's pretty much the end of the video. But yeah, man, so just pretty much goes to show you, man, no matter what kind of background or life you come from, you can still find a way to make it successful at the end of the day. So that's it. He pretty much didn't throw away his second chance at being successful in life. Pretty much, he just, or however many chances he done had, whatever the case is. But either way, he still found a way to do it right and be successful later on. So that's it. Shout out to him for at least doing that for sure, man. Like I said, he got a crazy music career for sure. He definitely got a lot of support, and I'm pretty sure he got a lot of support here in the U.S. as well, now that he didn't drop that album and did what he did with it. And yeah, man, still doing his thing in the UK, of course, obviously. So that's it. Definitely doing this thing, man. Shout out to him for sure. But with that said, that's the end of the vid. If you guys enjoyed my reaction to the vid, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to tell your family and friends about the channel as well, and hopefully they become supporters of the channel. And also don't forget to turn on post notifications so you guys get notified when I drop new videos. And be sure you don't miss out on new videos. Check out the channel every day, no matter the time of the day, just because you never know when I'm gonna upload and you don't want to miss out, and because sometimes the post notifications do not work. And also don't forget to add and follow me on social media, man. All my social media platforms are listed down below in the description box as well as in the intro of the video, so you shouldn't have a hard time at all finding me on social media. That said, though, that's the end of the vid, and I'm gonna catch you guys later on more, so stay tuned. Peace.